Hey guys, glue boards, you've seen them used. What exactly are they being used for? Well, stay tuned, we're gonna show you. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Craig here again, howtopest.com. Today I got one for you. We are on scene. And what I mean by on scene is we are at Grandma and Grandpa's house and we have come across some glue boards that we sell. And what are they used for? Well, we're going to break that down in this video and show you exactly what they're good for and what they're not good for. So if you follow me, I want to show you a glue board that Grandma and Grandpa have at their house right here. Now, if you look at this glue board right here, it looks like a little tunnel system. And I'm going to get up close and personal with you and show you, you can see little specks of things in there. What are they? Let's bust this open and take a look. Let's see what Grandma and Grandpa caught. It ain't the big bad wolf. Okay, no gloves on. I'm getting a little sticky, but what do we got in here, guys? We got a couple insects. We got a cricket. Mr. Cricket got stuck on here. Now, why do they have these on the side of their garage door? Because most garage doors have gaps. And what this does, it not only allows you to catch those critters before they come in and make their way into your house or in their garage and set up shop, it catches them ahead of time, but it monitors. And what I mean by that, it shows you what you're dealing with. So let's say you just catch the occasional bug here. You got Mr. Cricket here. He's been dead a while. He's pretty stiff. Then you know, I just need a normal pesticide. I got to make sure I put a force field around my house to stop this from happening. So you place these things out in areas that they can make their way into your house that you can't stop. It's very hard to stop an entry from a garage door on the left and right hand side. You can tighten it down. You can adjust that garage door where it comes down tighter so it smashes that weather stripping, but a lot of times you still have that gap on the side. So by putting these glue boards, not only do you stop those guys before they get in, but you see what you're dealing with, and then you can adjust accordingly. You can get yourself a normal Towstar P from howtopest.com, of course, and spray that house with a perimeter spray. What you want to see is hardly anything on these traps. Now, understand these traps don't last forever. So you want to probably change these traps out every 3 months is what I would say. That's probably a safe bet, every 3 months. There's no rhyme or reason on how often, but every 3 months, because they're attracting dust and the elements. And as they do that and they get insects, they become less effective. Let me just take a look at this one and see. So this one right here, see how easy it is for me to pull my hand off? It's real easy for me to get my finger off here. Certain sections it sticks a little, but see where the insects are? Look at this. I'm barely sticking to this. But when I come to the side that was the roof, when this thing was folded shut, the roof, it's a little more, you see, because it didn't get the dust and the debris on there. So be aware, the longer these set out, the less effective they're going to become. So we're going to get Grandma and Grandpa some new traps. Let's throw these bad boys out. But follow me over here. I want to show you something else. So they have one of these on both sides of the garage door. Let's pick this bad boy up. Let's bust it open. I'm going to rip it because they're not going to use these anymore, so it doesn't matter. But what these do, they fold into a little house, at least this version. And then you just, put it in place and you got a little box trap there. So let's see what this bad boy caught. Oh, look at that bad boy. Okay, look at here. We got a baby snake. Y'all see that? Is the camera getting that? You need me to get closer? We got a baby snake here, guys. Do you want a snake in your house? If I tell my mom she's got a snake in her house or trying to get in her house, she's going to freak out. We're not going to show her this. But this glue board stopped that from happening. Now, if this was a big snake, would it have caught it? Not necessarily, but what it would do, it would stick this glue board to him, and you got a snake dragging a glue board around the garage. A lot easier to catch a snake with a little extra on him versus a snake just slithering through your garage. Slithering through your garage. Just slow my speech down, man. But that, if you see it, that's a snake. So not only did it catch, and I think that might be like some extra remnants of the snake, this bad boy's a little stiff. He's been at Grandma's house a long time. But if you go over to this side of the trap, see, it's not that much, man. It caught this thing when the trap was still effective. Now, if you go over here, look at that. This will probably hold me. Nope, it doesn't. You see that? There's a difference. Proof in the pudding. You got dust right there. It falls right off. You come over here to the side that was the roof and see how clear it is? You got that? Look at. Look at. It sticks. Once these get dust and elements on them, they're no bueno. They don't work good anymore. Every 3 months, change these out. Okay, so we're going to toss these to the side because we don't care about them. We'll get Grandma and Grandpa some new traps. Now, these glue boards come in different sizes. That's one of the smaller sizes right there. A lot of the ones we sell are from Catchmaster, and we have a variety of versions on there. From that small little box trap to a monitoring trap is what they call that, to a small mouse-sized trap that has a stronger glue on it, which basically means it's just a little more thickness of the glue. Instead of being that thin layer on the paper, it's on a plastic sheet, so it's a little thicker, all the way up to a giant snake-sized trap. So we have the bad boys for the big boys, okay? Bad boys for the big boys. I don't know if I'm making sense here today, but that's what we have, guys. We have every version you're going to need. But that being said, it doesn't matter what version you use. If you put it outside, it's going to lose its effectiveness really quick. So glue boards should generally be placed inside the house. A little adjustment here. Inside, away from the elements. They can be put on front porches. You can put them under kitchen sinks. That's a good place to put them. Anywhere where you've had an insect problem or a critter problem in the past, it's basically just giving you a little force field to catch them ahead of time and to show you, are you still dealing with that problem? So that being said, guys, we have every version you need. Go over to howtopest.com and grab that trap. I want to give you a pro tip right here. If you catch something on that trap that you do not want to be on that trap and you want to let it go, let's say you catch a little mouse and you're just having this pity party and you want to let this bad boy go, here's what you do. Not WD-40. You're going to harm the critter. You're going to harm that little mousy mouse, little Mickey. What you're going to do is you take Pam cooking spray or your favorite avocado cooking spray. I don't care what it is. Spray that on there. Hold the trap vertical. It's going to slide right off the trap and go on its merry little way. So that easy way to get whatever you don't want on the trap off the trap. That being said, once you put that on the trap is not going to be effective anymore because you've taken that stickiness away by putting that spray on there, whatever that spray is. No WD-40 cooking spray, so it's harmless. And get that critter off there. That's it, guys, with glue boards. If you have any questions about glue boards or you're wondering what glue board I should get, reach out to us. We're happy to walk you through it and tell you. We sell those from the little 6 to 12 packs all the way to the cases that have hundreds of glue boards in them. So we have everything you're possibly going to need when it comes to glue boards. Craig here again, guys, howtopest.com. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you all your subscribers out there. You're what keeps us going, guys. Any questions, like I said, throw them in the comment section. I'm happy to answer them. Have a fantastic day. Craig, howtopest.com. Take care.